The downside of having my hair is that hair wash day means you're like, it's just so much work. It's so thick, it's so just, you get these bits, and yeah, and I haven't really got time to sort that out. But you join me as I am just getting ready to get the train to London for the weekend. So I'm going to see my sister. She moved to London in September and I've not been down since she moved, so really looking forward to a little weekend away. The forecast is really cold and really wet, so I've got my coat on, got my scarf on, got my docs on, and yeah, I am kind of running a bit late, so we need to go to the station. We've had a pretty chilled evening, so I didn't really film much when we got here. I just got to King's Cross about 4:30, and then got the tube over to close to where my sister lives and walked here. And then we just had a chilled evening. We went to the supermarket and just got some pizzas. We just had pizza and wine, and we've watched a film. I feel like this is a theme. It's been a lot of film watching in the vlogs, but we watched Don't Worry Darling, the Florence Pugh and Harry Styles film that came out probably 2 years ago, which I'd seen before but my sister hadn't. And now we are going to bed. So be up in the morning. We're going to bar. We're trying out somewhere, and my sister's done Pilates before, but she's never done bar before, and obviously it'll be new for me. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, it is Saturday. I'm back in my coat again, and this morning we are heading off to a bar class. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that's like, because it'll be the first. I've done one class somewhere else that's not bar call before, but I've not done many outside of bar call, so it'll be good to see what somewhere else is like. From a little, day out, I guess. So we went to that bar class, which was so hard. Yeah, it was really challenging on those legs. So we went to that, and then we went for a little walk down to across Clapham Common, went and got coffee, and then we went out for just went round some shops around Clapham Junction, and we got some lunch, brunch, whatever, and then we've just walked back, and I am just doing my makeup now because I didn't do any to go to bar, which I'm so glad, because I think I would have probably just sweated it all off. And we are getting ready. Olivia's got a friend who's doing a gig on the other side of London tonight, so we're gonna go to that. So I'm just doing my makeup to get ready for that. I'm currently in my pyjamas, obviously not going out in my pyjamas. So just a little outfit of the evening. So I've got my Oliver Bonas cardigan on, just a black t-shirt. These are from M&S, just leopard print jeans, and then I'll just wear my Docs because they're the only shoes I brought with me. And it's still pretty wet and miserable, so I just don't want wet feet, really. Hello, so it is now Sunday. We went to a gig last night. I'll insert some clips, but they are called The Wednesday Incident. Currently they only have one song on Spotify, but I will link that down below in case anyone wants to check them out. I thought it was a really good gig. We stayed and then watched some of the other bands as well. And then today we have headed off to Herne Hill Market, and we got coffee and I got an almond croissant. Olivia got, oh my god, an almond croissant. Olivia got a sage and apple sausage roll.
we're just going to have a little walk around Brockwell Park, I think, and then we are heading back because I need to get the train home. Sad times. So that's kind of what our Sunday is looking like.
I am now home. I've had a little shower because I just felt not the best. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to admit I'm hungover, but I'll just say that I'm feeling a little bit tired and worse for wear today. And Freddie has just made a delicious dinner. So we're about to sit down and enjoy that. So I've got nut roast,
roast carrots, roast potatoes.
So we've had dinner. I have done a rough edit of what you've seen so far, and it's looking pretty short this week, although I think everything that's in there is pretty good, but it's a pretty short vlog this week. So I thought I would just share a bit more of what I'm doing with my Sunday evening. So usually at some point over the weekend I start to think about what we're going to eat the following week. So I have a notebook where I write out the meal plan for the week, and I sit here with my stack of recipe books and just think about what we need to shop for. This coming week, I feel like we've got quite a bit going on where we're not around for dinner, or one of us isn't around for dinner. So yeah, it's not a super, like, there's not loads to buy this week. Some of my favourite cookbooks at the moment. This is probably our most used one at the moment. In terms of how we do our cooking and our planning food, I am very much someone who likes to have a recipe to follow, and will sort of, I'm not like super rigid, you know, I'm a bit of like bit of this, bit of that. I'm not like follow it to the T, like I can use a bit of my own imagination, I guess. But yeah, I like to have a recipe to follow, and I like to try new recipes. Freddie is a lot more like experimental. He's quite happy to just say, oh, we're gonna have an omelette for tea and these are the things I want to put in it, or we're gonna have pasta for tea and these are the things I want to put in it, and just kind of make it up as he goes along. So he's a lot more sort of like free with his cooking, which is fine. I would say we kind of split the cooking equally. I think we both enjoy cooking. Generally he's home earlier than me because he finishes work at 4 and I don't finish till 5:30. So quite often Monday to Thursday he will cook. Occasionally I might do it if it's something quite quick or something that I really wanted to cook, because I don't love having to wash up every night, and obviously if I don't cook then that's what I do instead. So generally he cooks through the week, and then I do a bit more on the weekend, and I tend to pick things that take a bit longer and I can take my time doing a bit of cooking. Yeah, that's kind of how we split our responsibilities in terms of cooking. One of the cookbooks that I'm really enjoying using at the moment, I probably use the most, is this Food for Life cookbook. So it's the Tim Spector cookbook that goes with his Food for Life book. So on Monday we are just going to have the black bean chili that's in this book. We made it, we had our parents hadn't met each other until like November. And we had an evening where they all came round for tea. So when our parents came round, that's what we cooked for them, and it seemed to go down quite well. So we just thought we'd have that this week because it is pretty store-cupboard ingredients, pretty easy one to make. Tuesday we're gonna have a stir fry because we've got loads of veg we need to use up, and then likewise Wednesday we're just gonna have omelettes because we've got quite a lot of eggs in the fridge. I personally am actually not, contrary to what you might have seen in this vlog, I'm not a huge egg fan. I've kind of learned how to like cook them and how to serve them in ways I like them, but I'm not big on the texture of like egg whites, so it's got to be like mashed up, or so like scrambled egg I'll eat. Boiled egg like I had the other day where it's like mashed up, or like omelettes, but like it's very rare that you're gonna catch me eating like
just a boiled egg whole or a poached egg or anything like that, and fried eggs, I'm not going near a fried egg. I just really don't like the texture of the egg whites. Friday, because it's Valentine's Day, we're actually going to have an evening in because Freddie's birthday is the start of February and our anniversary is the start of March, so it's just quite a lot happening in a short amount of time. We've done a few like occasions now where we've had a sushi night and made the sushi at home. It's really easy to do actually, so obviously it's not like restaurant level, but we just get the nori sheets and the rice, and then I have like veg and stuff in mine. Freddie sometimes gets like salmon to put in his. Normally buy smoked salmon rather than faffing about trying to get like the sushi grade salmon. But that's what we're gonna do on Friday for Valentine's Day. Over the weekend I've got one of my friends come in, and then on Sunday I would like to make a pasta dish. So this is the vegan roasting pan one by Katie Besco. So I did used to be vegan, and I've been like back to being veggie about a year, but we still eat, I think, probably quite a few vegan meals. So yeah, this one I'm gonna make this like puttanesca pasta bake. So it's like a puttanesca but like a baked version of it on Sunday, and then on Monday next week I think I might just make something else out of the Tim Spector book. It's just nice and it's like just pretty easy stuff. Like some of it's pretty quick and easy to make, so it's a pretty good one for just like weeknight teas. I think we might try the tahini miso beans on toast. Why not? They look nice. I think it's meant for more of a brunch dish, but there's no reason you can't have that as like a nice and easy tea one night. So yeah, gonna give that one a go. And then in terms of like lunches, things like that, for breakfast sometimes I'll make like overnight oat, just sort of that like porridge if I've got time on a weekend. Sometimes I'll have like eggs on toast, and then lunches sometimes we'll just make whatever we're having on an evening and serve for, or sometimes I'll make specific things. I think like this week if we're having stir fry and omelette, then I'll need to make some like separate lunch, and like tonight I'm just baking a potato in the done it in the microwave and it's just crisping up in the oven, and I'll just take that with me and then just heat it up when I get to work. But yeah, I just need to think of a couple of things to take for lunch, but if I find like a salad recipe, then I can just make that for 2 days and take that. So that's kind of just a little overview of how I plan and the recipe books that I use and stuff. I'm gonna leave this here. Sorry it's been a bit of a shorter vlog, but I hope you've enjoyed seeing the little snapshots of my weekend in London. Let me know in the comments what you've thought. If you're not already subscribed, please give that subscribe button a tap, and also please don't forget to like the video as well. It all means so much. I'll be linking places I've been and the band that we saw and some of these cookbooks that I've spoken about and all that good stuff in the description down below, so be sure to check that out if there's anything you want to check out. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me. It honestly means so much, and I look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye.